Hey everybody, I was going to show you a video. Daryl requested a video for how to set up Respondus Lockdown Browser with your digital exams. So if you have your classes here, okay, let's see, here's Principles of Biology. The best thing to do, so once you've got your exams in your class, they're going to show up as quizzes. Okay, so mine already say requires Respondus Lockdown Browser and webcam. I always have a Respondus practice quiz so that they can make sure that their system is configured properly, and I have them do this before they're going to get ready to come to class. So have them do it quite a bit ahead, and then I give them the help desk number in case they need it, so that because they're a high percentage of them have technical problems with it. Okay, so then once your exams are here and you have exams in your class, you're going to click on the Lockdown Browser tab. Now, if you don't have it enabled, you have to go to Settings and Navigation and drag it up to the top where it shows up in your class. So just click on Lockdown Browser, and all of your exams or quizzes, anything that is in Canvas are here. I've had a problem in the past where I've built exams in a Cengage platform, so OWL, or in Mastering Chemistry or Mastering Biology. Those are not compatible with Respondus Lockdown Browser. It's only Canvas quizzes that are compatible. I got with Stacey Smith about that. She confirmed it. So once you see your exams here, you just click on each exam themselves and click Settings, okay? And you can either not require a Lockdown Browser for this exam, or you can require it. And then, so I go back and forth about this setting here. If you want them to have Lockdown Browser to view their results after the fact, then you can check that or you can uncheck it. That's personal. My son took a class where he had to take the exam in Lockdown Browser, and that was checked. And once he closed out of the exam, he could never go back and see what the right answers to his test was. And that was a little frustrating for him, but it's up to you whether you want them to be able to look at it or not. Okay. I usually do check it, even though it can be frustrating for the student. You can, so my exams are password protected. So I give them the password in class when they go to take the exam, or in the computer lab, or even at home if I'm Zooming with them. So you can set it to where they can either use Respondus Monitor, which is the webcam on their computer, or it can be proctored. So what happens is if they are being proctored by someone else or even by you, you can give them the password to the test and get around the webcam requirement for the exam. So they are still being proctored and they still have Respondus Lockdown Browser on their exam, running their exam, but they don't have the webcam running because theoretically somebody's in the room with them if you give them that password. Or you can do it on Zoom, which I think is how I'm going to do my majors, chemistry and things like that for my online and stuff, is I'm going to Zoom with them where I can see their hands, their screen, and their field of view. That seemed to work really well with my organic class this summer, and I really liked it. So in that case, they would just run Respondus Browser and not Respondus Monitor. Respondus Monitor is where they have a webcam rolling, like I have now recording myself. So this is the startup sequence. It tells them what to do, unless you think that it's somebody that's not in your class. I mean, you don't have to have them show their ID. They actually hold their ID up to the computer so you can see that it is them and their ID, like you would if you were proctoring an online exam. And there's other things. So if you click here, there's advanced settings. You can enable a calculator in your chemistry classes. You can allow them to take it on an iPad, which I usually do. And then I also usually lock the students into the browser until the exam is completed. For my chemistry, I enable the toolbar, the calculator on the toolbar, and I enable a scientific calculator. But for biology, it's not that important. For advanced settings, these are advanced settings. So if you were teaching Spanish or something and you needed another application to record them on the microphone, you might could use that. I don't usually mess with those advanced settings. And then save and close. Now, when you go to, and it always kind of locks up here, it doesn't really do anything, so I always have to click on the lockdown browser tab again. But if you click on exam, you can click on class results once they've taken the exam. Just a second, I'm recording a video. Once they've taken the exam, it's Robin at my door. And then you can click on them and watch the video for them when they've done it. Yep. So that's it. Hope that helps.